Turner will be joined by Kulick and Dorin-Ballard.
And they went running over quick. Uh-oh, time to start. Get it together. Tammy Turner will be first up. She qualified third this week. 31 years old, and as you mentioned, Kathy took a long break. Took that almost the entire first swing off. The 12 weeks she bowled a couple of tournaments in there.
Yeah, she just wasn't physically or mentally ready to come back out on tour full time, and she said it was the best thing she could have done for herself, which is important.
Obviously good. She's on the show. Kelly Kulick, our top rookie prospect this year. She's 24 years old. This is her first full year on tour. She did bowl a couple of events prior to this, but as long as she didn't compete in 4 events or more, she's eligible for rookie status.
Kelly starting out strong with a strike. Very strong, athletic young lady.
Carolyn Dorin-Ballard, I know you know this face.
I've seen her around.
14 shows, and not the way she wants to start.
Well, get it out of the way early.
True.
Yeah.
Tammy Turner not wasting any time. 219.90 average this week. And a split for Tammy Turner.
Carolyn's got a great style. Got that in off her hand, though, hooked early. She got the wood, got the 2, which you want to do.
As close as things got last night, you definitely want every single pin you can get.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row, same 2 girls, nail biter.
Tammy, ooh, not picking the spare. In position round, it was actually Kelly Kulick against Carolyn Dorin-Ballard. You're looking at Kelly right now. It looked like Kelly would be in, Carolyn would be out, and Wendy McPherson would jump in from the 6th position or 5th position, and then Kelly Kulick had a 6 count, a big split in the 10th frame.
And I believe she needed to fill 9 to win the match. Carolyn needed to win the match to stay in, and did so by 1 pin, 181 to 180, which then ousted Wendy.
Exactly, because Kelly only got 2 of the 4 pins left standing, and so Wendy finished up in 6th.
Come on.
Well, the PWBA continues on with this swing. The home of the PWBA Millionaires. Tiki Lanes in Lancaster, Ohio is the next stop on the fall tour. The Columbia 300 Open runs Sunday, October 7th through Thursday, October 11th. Princess Lanes in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is next as they host the Three Rivers Open Sunday, October 14th through Thursday, October 18th. And the tour then heads home to Rockford, Illinois in the Cherry Bowl for the longest running PWBA tournament, the Hammer Players Championship. That's Saturday, October 20th through Wednesday, October 24th. Contact those centers for information. While I was giving you our upcoming stops, Tammy Turner stepped up and threw a big strike. She is in a hurry, doesn't want to sit and wait, and probably a little anxious in her first show this year. Carolyn Dorin-Ballard now in the 3rd frame, working on a strike. Meanwhile, Kelly Kulick has the first 3 strikes.
Good shot. Yes.
She said good shot, and it was.
It certainly was. That's the way to bounce back, though, from an open. That's mental toughness. You don't want to get behind too early. These girls are tough.
Tammy Turner, except for that 1 shot that was on this lane, lane 18, where she split, a 5-count split. She has 2 strikes on lane 17 so far.
Oh. Those are the breaks you need to make a little money around here.
You sure do. Come on, 2 pin. Kelly Kulick now working on 3 in a row. Once again, you see 3 career 300 games for Kelly. A $50,000 bonus on the table by Travelodge for a 300 game here during this telecast. She's still on her way.
She's so smooth and crisp, but she's soft. She has a soft hand, but a powerful hand.
Carolyn Dorin-Ballard on a double. Needs to keep striking, obviously. Kelly Kulick lined up.
Come on. Hit it! Come on! Yeah!
And that's how you knock it down. You talk it down. As we break, Kelly Kulick has the early lead. We'll be back with more from Cassin's Fat Bowl in a moment. The Championship International Bowling Congress, striving for 86 years to identify and fulfill the needs of women bowlers. By Travelodge Hotels, First with families, relax with Travelodge. And by PWBA.com, the official site for news and information about the Professional Women's Bowling Association. While we were away, several strikes, but an open frame for Turner, another split, and Kelly Kulick unable to carry, leaving a 7-pin in the 5th and a 10-pin in the 7th. Carolyn Dorin-Ballard, meanwhile, with a double. Kelly Kulick in the lead by 4. Tammy Turner behind Kelly by 28 pins.
Now, Tammy switched balls in the 6th frame. She went from a pearlized ball, which will clear the front of the lane better and recover harder, to a solid ball, which is going to be a lot more even. She 2-8-10'd in the 5th frame, so she probably wanted something to even out her reaction a little bit. It was a great decision.
Obviously, 3 in a row, 3 strikes in a row since that time. Have to make those decisions quickly. Kelly Kulick in the 8th. 4 pins standing. Carolyn Dorin-Ballard, we've talked about what a great year she's having. She has been nominated for the Individual Sportswoman of the Year by the Women's Sports Foundation. That award and many others will be given out at the Salute to Women in Sports on Monday, October 15th at the Waldorf Astoria. If you're interested in tickets, call the Women's Sports Foundation at 1-800-227-3988. It's a fantastic event. Many celebrities always on hand for that event. So go on out and support the Women's Sports Foundation. They've been very good to the Professional Women's Bowling Association.
Yes, a fabulous group of ladies.
Kelly Kulick with a spare. Carolyn Dorin-Ballard with 3 in a row has just taken the lead in this match. She now leads by 7 pins as they go into the 9th frame. Tammy Turner working on 3 strikes.
Well, for all that time off, Tammy's looking pretty good.
She sure is.
Whatever it was she did it right.
4-7 on that shot, really needing to strike in that 9th frame for Tammy Turner.
She did say, though, she's working on her pressure situations, trying to not be so impatient and rush, to take a little more time.
Kelly Kulick, 16 and 8 in match play. She was actually 8th in average, but qualified 4th because of that match play record.
Well, she came in Tuesday morning, the first round of match play, and shot 392 over for 8 games.
Tammy spares it up. Meanwhile, Kelly Kulick with a disaster here for her in the 9th frame.
Beautiful game on this lady. Clean and crisp at the release, but she gets it too far right, comes up light, leaves the 210, and she talked about the fact that she sprays the ball a little when she doesn't have a very good feel. And that was a good example of probably not having a good feel. She swells a lot. She goes up and down quite a bit.
Her hands changing size a lot. Hard to get a good grip, and women frequently have more of that problem than men, and it's difficult. Tape is a must, essential, but meanwhile, this match has really changed complexions here. Carolyn Dorin-Ballard now well in the lead on this match as she steps up in the 9th frame.
Oh, come on. Yes. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
She says thank you very much. So Carolyn Dorin-Ballard with 4 strikes in a row. Tammy Turner light with a 2-8. A little bit frustrated. You can see Tammy having a little difficulty, but really she performed so great last night in position round. She started with the first 6 strikes, I believe, just to get into this telecast. She was 6th going in and jumped up to 3rd.
She did. She said her reaction this week was phenomenal. That was the term she used. She got to play her A game as well as Kelly and Leanne. And it's nice to be able to play your A game and capitalize on it. That's what's important.
A bit of a light spare there. Kelly Kulick can strike out for 224. She can force Carolyn Dorin-Ballard to mark in the 10th frame. These ladies actually tied. Kelly and Carolyn actually ended up tying for 4th and 5th position last night. They did roll off just to determine who would get to select which lane and which position they wanted starting tonight. And Kelly won that roll off, 277 to 220 some game. So she said the pressure was off then. She could relax.
Tammy finishing up with a great shot. She just looks terrific out there.
So with Kelly Kulick, if she spares up here, she's going to shoot 214. Carolyn Dorin-Ballard needs about 7 on her first shot to win this match.
Shot. No. Oh, no.
And it's okay. It's enough. That's all she needed. 7 pins. So Carolyn Dorin-Ballard advances. But first, when we come back, some information on the 2002 WIBC Championship Tournament.